Well, this is new. I'm sure that a lot of you weren't expecting such a dramatic change from the last video, but as I've said in my numerous vlogs on the road, I was homeless at the time, and now that I finally have a place, it's time for us to finally get this Q&A underway, because I know a lot of you have asked questions that you probably want answered. This is not going to be a scripted video, I'm just pointing that out now. I'm just going to be reading the questions off of my smartphone into the camera and answering them honestly. We're going to be doing YouTube first, then Twitter, and then email. We only had one email question and one Twitter, but we have like an ass load of YouTube comments to read. So let's do this. Let's get this started. I'm excited. You excited? Hope so. Let's do this. So the first question, going from the bottom up, Sonic Gamer asks, "Are you a brony?" No. Saharo92 asks, "I'm pretty sure that I asked you about doing an Unleashed LP on your gaming channel last Q&A and you said that you could and never did. I'm petty enough to ask again, Unleashed LP. P.S. I was Tangy Ermine 3, you can imagine why I changed my name." Yeah, good choice. Unleashed LP, yes, that is going to happen. The reason why it hasn't happened yet is because the only version of Unleashed I have right now is on the PS3, and as you probably know, that is the worst version of Unleashed aside from the Wii version. So, I'm going to wait until I can get my hands on the Xbox 360 version. The problem is I haven't been able to find it for a decent price yet. All the GameStops around me want like 25 bucks for it, and for a game that I already own, I'm going to wait for the price to come down a little bit more, or the other option I've been waiting for is for that Xbox 360 emulator to finally get caught up with the hardware. That way I can just play it in 60 FPS, because I think that would be pretty cool. And then the other thing I thought about doing was PlayStation Now and just emulating it through there, but I don't think it runs at 60 FPS on there either. I don't know. Unleashed LP is going to happen though, I promise. So, yeah. Sonic Ace 24 asks, what's your favorite racing games? No Mario Kart types of games. Okay. Damn. My favorite racing game is CTR, but that's a Mario Kart type racing game. I really like the PS2 era Need for Speed games. I spent a lot of time on those back in the day. Those were a lot of fun. So, I'd have to say those if I'm not allowed to choose a Mario Kart type game. Butcher Reed asks, who are your favorite or least favorite Sonic characters? Well, as a lot of you know, my favorite is Shadow. I don't know why. But, my least favorite is probably, I don't really think about the ones I dislike. I guess Styx? I don't know. I just don't know anything about her. Wishmaker asks, what types of videos do you most enjoy making, and do you feel better after making a video you liked or one that ends up being successful? Well, honestly, I enjoy liking, I enjoy seeing a video be successful because that makes me happy to know that you guys are liking the content that I'm putting out, so that I absolutely love seeing that. The favorite type of video that I like to make is one that, nobody would watch. So, it's not one that I like making in the sense that nobody really, watches it and gives me feedback on it, just nobody will watch it. That's why I only do like a live action skit sort of short film around Christmas time, just because it's tradition. I would absolutely love to do more of those, but nobody would want to watch them, unfortunately, because this is a gaming channel and not really like a live action skit channel. I do want to find some way to work them in, because I absolutely love making them. So yeah, that would probably be my answer. Snoop Dogg asks 2 questions. Okay. Challenge accepted, Snoop Dogg. Have you ever considered joining or starting a band? I know you do 8-bit remixes, but you want to do the real thing one day. And it asks, if you were stuck somewhere with one console and an expensive library of games, I think it means extensive library of games, which one did you choose and why? Well, if I was stuck somewhere with one console, I would probably choose either the PlayStation 3 or the 360, just because it has the largest library of games, so I don't think I would ever get bored. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about really any of these consoles except for like the Dreamcast. But I feel like any of these I'd be fine with on an island just until I can be occupied to get home and play the others. But I want to say that I would choose either the 360 or PS3 because they were out for 10 years apiece. They have a huge library. I feel like I would enjoy both of those. And if I ever considered joining a band or starting one, stay tuned. Drake Josh asks, who's your favorite band? I have 3 currently. My favorite bands always change except for one. My all-time favorite band since the first day I heard them was Green Day. It's always been the same way. And then my other 2 favorite bands at the moment are kind of like more indie bands. ish kind of are Tonight Alive and Icon for Hire. I'm actually wearing a the wristbands I'm wearing right now are actually 3 of my favorites. I'm wearing a Tonight Alive, Paramore, and Green Day bracelet. I don't really listen to Paramore as much anymore. My favorite album was Riot. Shut up! Can you stop? Hang on. So would you like to explain why you were just interrupting me? Huh? Do you want to be on camera? What are you eating? No, get that out of your mouth. Shaman Shamanu asks, are you going to stream more often? And if you do, is it going to be on YouTube or another platform? I want to stream more often. The only reason I don't, and I know that the minute I say this it's going to happen, is I've gotten kind of scared of being swatted. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I know of a lot of like smaller Twitch streamers who get swatted, and I don't want something to happen, especially to my little co-star up here who's stealing the show. I don't want something to happen because I know of SWAT teams that are broken in and shot pets, or I don't want that to happen to me. So I do want to stream more often though, and it will be on YouTube. So what are you eating? Can you stop? What is in your mouth? What the fuck? Charman Shamanu asks, which future playthrough are you going to do in the near future? After I want to go back to my Sonic 06 Let's Play that I'm doing on my gameplay channel. After that, I guess I'm going to do Unleashed, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find it by then, or it'll be emulatable. So yeah, I want to do Unleashed soon. Jay-Z asks a bunch of questions. You're in frame. Really? How did you first find out about Sonic? What is your best Sonic impression? Favorite Sonic game? Favorite video game? Favorite show? Favorite movie? Favorite mod for a game? And he's done. So how did I first find out about Sonic? About 15 years ago, actually probably closer to like 18 years ago, my friend brought over a Sega Genesis Model 1, just like this one, and he introduced me to a game called Sonic 3D Blast. Was not a good first impression. He also brought over his Sonic, I believe it was like the Classic Collection cartridge, which had like 1, 2, and Mean Bean Machine on it. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but he showed, I didn't actually get to play 2 because he didn't let me, but that's how I first found out about it, and then it sort of stayed in my subconscious until I was like a little bit older, and then I played a couple of the other games, and then eventually when I became a teenager I was able to play the entire library pretty much, which I have close to here. So that's how I first found out about it. What is my best Sonic impression? I've never really attempted one before. Give me a sec. Talk about low budget flight. Nope. Can't do one. What is my favorite video game of all time? Probably Super Mario Bros. 3. What is my favorite show? Right now, it is the Adult Swim comedy Rick and Morty. That is the funniest show I've ever seen in my entire life. My favorite movie of all time would be Star Wars, the very first one, although Rogue One has sort of slowly taken place of that. And my favorite mod for a game, I really like the Mocky Mouse mod from Generations that Buddhist made. That was probably the best mod ever, obviously. Zane the Hedgehog asks what type of equipment I use to record my videos. I want to do a full equipment tour video eventually, but the camera I'm using right now is a Panasonic Lumix DMC FC70, which is like a little point-and-shoot DSLR type thing. I also have a Sony HD1000U, which is a studio camcorder that I film most of my stuff with. The only reason why that's sort of out of commission right now is because it's transferring footage for a freelance thing I did earlier this week. But, you know. For a microphone, I use a Blue Yeti. My computer is a custom-built desktop PC with a Micro ATX motherboard, which I believe is an Asus. It's got a GTX 950 because I didn't have money at the time. I ran out for my graphics processor. And it's got 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, if I remember correctly. So yeah, again, I'm going to do a full equipment tour video eventually. That's just what I can remember right now. Bunnyboy King asks, would you be pissed if HeyDocs, a YouTuber I personally can't stand to the point of calling him HateDocs, filed a copyright strike on Magna Canon, who's my personal favorite commentary tuber's commentary on HeyDocs' Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door rant, concedingly titled, Why Did Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door Isn't Perfect? I don't understand. I guess I am pissed, because that's That's a dick move if you false flag someone's video. That's awful. Sasha Shavorsky asks, why are you so handsome? I'm not. Aaron Norman asks, are you actually a furry? No, I'm not. Stardust Chaos asks, what's my view of the Sonic Cannon? It's a fucking mess. Alright, moving on to the one Twitter question I was asked. If I can find it. Tyrene, also known as SpeedTrickNux94, asks, are you playing drums? If so, for how long? I get it commonly asked about what instruments I've been playing for how long, so I'll just answer them in total. I've been playing drums for around 10 years. I do still play them when I get the chance. I do not own a drum kit here anymore, unfortunately, because my house is smaller. I had to downsize. It's currently at Chris's house in pieces. As far as the other instruments I play, I've been playing piano for around 15 years, and I just picked up guitar around 5 years ago. And so far, guitar is my favorite instrument. The drums are really, really fun. So, yeah. And the final question I got was an email. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal an email, so I'm just going to do this anonymously. Anonymous asks, why is Michael Cera answering Q&A?